Hi, I'm Ryan. In this setup, your Unitel Voice phone number will forward incoming calls directly to a main greeting. That main greeting will offer callers a menu of department extensions to choose from. But actually, each one of those departments will forward directly to your mobile app. We'll set this up in 3 simple steps. First, we'll create an employee extension for yourself, forwarding on to your mobile app. Then we'll create department extensions that forward to that employee extension. And finally, we'll record and upload a custom main greeting. Let's do it. Okay, so employee extensions are the users of the phone system, so it's important to create one for all users. We'll start by logging into the phone system and navigating over to extensions. Now, by default, your phone system plays a main greeting, welcoming callers, and then directing them to press 0 to reach you. Department extension 0 then forwards on to employee extension 700 and rings your mobile app. The first thing we'll want to do is customize your employee extension, so just hit edit, and then adjust your personal details with your name and email address if needed. Then, down under Services, you'll be able to control the main forwarding functions of the extension. Toggling on the mobile app like it is allows you to connect the mobile app, and then forwarding controls traditional call forwarding to other extensions and phone numbers, and you also have the option to turn on and off voicemail here if needed. Since you're using the mobile app to receive calls and make calls, we're going to go ahead and leave it as it is, and then scroll on down to the app settings, and on the left you'll see an outbound caller ID and ring time setting. We recommend setting the ring time to 15 seconds, and then you also have your app's login credentials. Now, when you download the app from the Apple Store or Google Play Store, you can use the QR code to automatically sync the employee extension with the app. Since this is added to Department Extension 0 already, we're going to be handling voicemails over there. Now, just adjust your time zone if needed and hit save. Now that we have your employee extension added, let's build your department extensions. Here you'll find department extension 0 by default forwarding to extension 700. You should consider what you want to do with department extension 0. Sometimes callers like to select 0 if they're unsure of what menu option to select, and you can have it forwarding to your employee extension, or you can adapt it to be one of your department extensions that we're about to build here. The goal here is to create a department extension for every department we mention in our main greeting, and our main greeting could sound something like this. Thank you for calling our company. If you'd like to speak with sales, press 1, or if you'd like to speak with customer support, press 2, and if you know your party's employee extension, you may dial it at any time. So what we really need to create here is a department extension for sales and support. In departments, select add. Then we want to make sure we have the correct extension number and add a name. And then under forwarding settings, you'll want to add your employee extension. Select add a forwarding number, and then add a name and select your employee extension. And then click edit on the employee extension that we just added, and you'll see some additional forwarding settings that we can adjust. We recommend changing the ring time to 15 seconds, and you can set a custom call schedule here per extension if you would like here. But we really recommend leaving the calls unannounced. It's really for a specific use case. And then we want to go down and adjust our voicemail here and customize it. I'd like to record a custom voicemail greeting for the sales department, and you can use your computer's mic or upload a file, or if you would like to have a little bit more editing control, I recommend using an app like Voice Memos for iPhones or Voice Recorder app for Android, and then you can record and edit the file and just send it to yourself and upload it here. Then we just need to adjust the time zone if needed, and then hit save. Now we want to repeat the same process for the customer support department with extension 2, and we'll be done creating our department extensions. Let's wrap this up with a custom main greeting that lays out menu options for your callers. Head on over to Settings and then Greetings. Here you can manage your main greeting, and you'll see the system is currently playing a default greeting. When it comes to adding your own custom main greeting, you have 2 options. You can record and upload a greeting yourself, or you can head over to our voice talent studio and have a professional recording done by one of our voice talents of your choice. While you're there, you can have them record one for your main greeting, department voicemail greetings, and even an after-hour greeting if you'd like. Below your main greeting, you have 2 options. You can have the greeting replay, and then if they don't enter anything, you also can have it forward directly onto an extension of your choice. You also have the option to set your business hours here. Your business hours relate to the main greeting and the after hours greeting. During the business hours, your main greeting will play, and then outside the business hours, your after hours greeting will play. The after hours greeting does take a little bit of setup, so I would recommend taking a look at our support resources around that. And then just save your changes, and that's it. Thank you for choosing Unitel Voice, and feel free to chat our AI support agent in the right-hand corner or chat with our live support team or give us a call anytime during our business hours.